Hey guys. Well, today is Wednesday, October 4th. And I've just gotten to the place where I can actually talk without crying. When I woke up Monday morning, I literally could not believe what I was seeing. A lot of my friends are in the country music industry because I live here and just on the outskirts north of Nashville. Nashville was my home. I grew up in Nashville and grew up around the country music scene, and my mom did hair backstage at the Grand Ole Opry. So that doesn't make it any less devastating for everybody else in the United States that this happened. But my mind is still blown. I haven't slept good. I've just had in the pit of my stomach the fact that this domestic terrorism happened, that I'm just sick over it. I'm sad. I'm very, very sad. And I'm just not sure what to think. I remember a time period where I thought America was safe, and I don't feel that way anymore. I kind of feel like I want to stay in my house, and I know I can't do that because then evil wins. I'm a little bit of an introvert anyways, believe it or not, and I do stay home a lot, but that's a lot of due to my RA. Just because nobody wants to be around somebody that's hurting all the time. So I stay home and I rest. So I don't want to talk about that anymore because I feel like I've been talking about it for 72 hours straight and looking at the news and, re-looking at the news and looking on, just, it's too much. It's just too much. And I'm going to say this and then I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It scares me to think of how normal everybody around him thought he was. This Paddock, that literally they could not tell that he was mentally sick, that he had religious or political, things going on, or that he thought this way. He didn't tell anybody about it, apparently. This $100,000 he sent to the Philippines with his girlfriend, it just seems like there's more to it. Not to mention the fact that people are showing all these videos that there was another shooter coming from another direction. It's just literally too much for my mind to wrap around. So, okay, not talking about that anymore. I went to California. I went to Sonoma and Napa Valley, and we went with my husband on a business trip. Oh my God, I kind of want to move there. It was literally so beautiful, and it was with HP, and they put on. We felt like we had won a trip. I mean, it was a business trip, but I mean, we sampled wine, and we went to a castle. We went to Benzinger Winery. We went to another winery that we ate dinner in a cave. They made pizzas for us outside in a pizza oven. And I'm going to be honest with you. I drank wine. I ate food. I did not limit myself at all. I was stressed out about fitting on the airplane. And I had it all built up in my head that from Nashville to California was going to be miserable. They were going to make me buy another seat. That I was just going to, I got compression socks. I mean, I literally built this thing up in my head where I'd almost talked myself out of going to California. And you know what? I fit in the seat. I had to get a seatbelt extension, but everything was fine. And I had just literally freaked myself out. The suite was beautiful. We went back one night after a winery visit and had a gift that had these beautiful wine glasses, a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and a blanket from UGG, like the boots. But it's a blanket. Here, let me see if I can just show you. It's on the back of my husband's chair. Right there. Yeah, he gets it, not me. Well, I get it when he's not here. So we were just spoilt rotten, and it was so much fun. And like I said, I ate what I wanted to eat and didn't, here, let me try to fix this. Was not watching carbs at all. Was not necessarily doing keto, and came back home. I don't know if it was because of all the walking that I did, or what, but I lost 4 ounces on a vacation to California. I don't understand it. And this week I've hit a pretty big milestone, and something that I've been looking for months. Actually, something I've been looking for years. So this is what, I wanted to show you before. I have a few pictures of some meals that I've made and eaten, and, but pretty much just getting back home, getting back acclimated to going to the grocery store, getting the foods that we're going to eat. Last night, I made a beautiful pork loin. God, my nails. Ugh. I got to do that tonight because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I think people look crazy when their fingernails all chipped off and they're out in public. So, one of my weird things. So, I'll fix them tonight before I go anywhere. So, anyway, I made a pork loin last night, and then I did these sauteed green beans. I steamed the green beans, set them aside, and then I did mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms, and red onions, and a little bit of soy sauce, just a touch, and some butter and some olive oil, and then let them cook down until it almost stuck to the pan, and then I deglazed it with just a little bit of white wine. Oh my God, those green beans and mushrooms were so good. But my pork loin, I have that down to a science. I season it, I grill it, 6 minutes on each side, I take it off. It has to hit 145. You cover it up, let it rest for 5 minutes, and it is literally melt in your mouth good. I have a picture of that up too. And then today I had like a hamburger, cheeseburger, and 2 pieces of romaine lettuce. But I want to talk about some products that I have. Listen, I'm not going to do keto. And I can call it keto, I can call it low carb, I can call it anything I want to call it. My freaking weight loss. I'm not going to do it if I can't have something sweet. Period. End of story. I keep sugar-free Outshine popsicles. They're 3 carbs each. My husband eats them. I eat them. They have not thrown me off. They've not thrown me out of ketosis. I'm still losing weight. But I wanted to show you about these 2 products. I like sweets, and once a day, I let myself have it. So I went to the store, and this is Russell Stover sugar-free. But look down right here. Made with stevia extract. And so, literally, you cannot taste the difference between this and something that's sweet with sugar. It tastes that good. So, the carbs, so the serving is 2 pieces. And the total carbohydrate is 3. So I get 2 pieces for 3 carbs. Oh, no, excuse me. Oh, they're basically a carb a piece. So they're about that big, and they're chocolate and Crispies. They're freaking delicious, is what they are. But they don't make me have a headache like the other Russell Stover's candy do. And I don't know if that's because of the stevia now or what. Okay, here's my next thing. This is called No. Okay, I'm going to show you my hand. And I'm going to show you this cookie. You can't see my hand. That is how freaking big this cookie is. Legitimately, it is humongous. It's bigger than a hockey puck. I mean, it is huge. So, this is called No Better Cookie. Delicious, tastes great, natural, non-GMO, grain-free, gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, peanut-free, soy-free, yeast-free, paleo-friendly, zero trans fats. Made with almonds, coconuts, egg whites, flax seeds, chia seeds. This is a double chocolate. You can kind of see it in there. It's chocolate. Made with superfoods. And it is... this entire cookie is 4 carbs, 18 grams of protein, and 32 grams of fat. This cookie's a meal for me. It's got 12 things of fiber in it. It is, I have to half it in half. You get 4 in a box, and I think they're $8. And I don't really care because they're filling and they're a quick meal for me, like, you know, a Quest bar or something. But they taste so good. They're so yummy. Okay, so those are my 2 little things I wanted to show y'all. And like I said, I'm only going to post a couple of pictures, so this video won't be long at all. I might post some pictures from my trip to California. And then I will post my big milestone. I started this diet and was 300... I'm going to say over 350 pounds. When I finally got to the doctor, I ended up weighing like 348, 345. My scale wouldn't pick it up. So I had probably lost 15 to 20 pounds maybe by the time I actually got a scale that would pick up my weight. And today's Wednesday, so Monday I weighed in and hit a number that I have been waiting and waiting and waiting for. So I'm going to post that. And I have to say this. I would not still be on this diet were it not for Katie from Katie and the Bo Peeps, Michelle Rock. I have so much respect for, it's so many. Keto and menopause. There's Butter Bob. He's the one really that got me started on it. I just didn't stick with it. Butter makes your pants fall off. I actually have a t-shirt of his that says Butter makes your pants fall off. And I wish I had stuck to it then because I'd be way smaller now. But something had to click in me. Something had to click in my head where I was like, you know what? My body is intolerant to carbs. I can't take the inflammation. I'm in pain. It is not worth it to me to gorge out on a loaf of bread. And, you know, that's another thing. I think maybe the California trip, I wasn't at home, so I wasn't around food. So my caloric intake was probably very low too. And I've noticed that, excuse me, it's I think it's 5 o'clock. It's 4:30. It's time for a cup of coffee. Time for a cup of coffee. And I've even figured out a way to incorporate my favorite pumpkin spice creamer into my coffee in the morning. My coffee, each cup is 2 carbs because I measure a tablespoon of the pumpkin spice sugar-free International Delights. And I'm just not giving that up. I've got as long as I need to take to lose this weight. And it's happening. It's happening at its own pace. It's happening at my pace. I can speed it up or slow it down. I feel like I'm fat adapted now, where I'm losing weight even when I might not be totally following low carb or keto, but I'm keeping under my low calories. So it's just weird. It's like a transformation, not just physically but mentally too. And emotionally, because I'm not eating emotionally. So this is this has been a journey, and it's not over. And I've got a long way to go, and I'm just gonna keep on doing it for right now. I feel better, so it would be stupid for me to stop. And I want to do things in the future with my husband, like travel and being smaller, and will make traveling that much easier for me. And you know, then he doesn't have to do all the handicap stuff, and we can just go move about the country, outside the country. Okay, guys, so if any of you out there had family in Las Vegas, my heart goes out to you. My heart is broken for all involved, for everybody that's been involved. There's going to be people that are going to have PTSD because of this. They're going to have psychiatric help. It was a massacre. So the only way for me to even wrap my brain around it is just to try to just send love out to all those who were involved. We had one person in Nashville or in Tennessee who shielded his wife's body, and he passed away. She's a doctor here, and he was a nurse, and I'm just so saddened over that. But I understand, because you protect the ones you love, and you'll protect the ones you love to the death. So I love you guys. I will try to take more pictures and more videos. If I start to cook anything that's just crazy, I'll make sure and post it. Okay? I will talk to everybody soon. All right. Bye, guys. Mwah. Hey, guys. I was about to post my videos and realized that I wanted to show y'all something else. Last night, I got an Atkins meal. And for whatever reason, I was looking at the other frozen stuff, and I literally could not believe what I found. This is Healthy Choice Simply Steamers. It comes with like a steamer basket. And I noticed that it just had chicken and broccoli in it. So I picked it up and I turned it over. And this thing has 4 carbs. Like, I'm not talking about not using my fresh foods, but literally, why would I not? It doesn't have a lot of fat in it. I could add some butter to it to make it more fat, and maybe some Parmesan or something. But I wanted to show y'all these. I did my nails last night. They actually look good. This is the other one. This is grilled chicken, pesto, and vegetables. And its total carb count is 6. And it has a little, actually, what did they say? Yeah, they both have 5 grams of fat. So I would still add butter and Parmesan to this too. But it's got 28, well, yeah, I'd need more fat than I would need protein. This one has 28 too. But still, it's 6 carbs and 4 carbs. And in a pinch, when Kelvin's shooting pool and I don't have to cook dinner, this is absolutely gonna help me. So, okay, I just wanted to show you this. And I hit a new low today, and I will post that too. Okay, bye.